Hey there, gang. So recently I was asked by somebody in my chat to try out machine learning on Clown, and I was honestly very impressed with the result. Normally, I wouldn't consider running this perk because I find it to be very hard to get consistent value over the course of the entire match. But at the time, I was running a build which had discordance, and it got me thinking, perhaps this is a good way of ensuring that I'm able to get value out of machine learning in a way that really matters. Because since when it was first released, it now has an extra 15 seconds of duration. Further, it now activates the moment you kick the very first generator instead of having to kick a generator first and then applying it to the second generator afterward. This gives Clown a lot more momentum when it comes to getting value, since typically very early in the match, you can expect a survivor to the survivors as a whole to complete a generator after your very first chase. And so this is kind of why I figured maybe we'd see some value. And, like I said, with discordance, it's very, very good. I was running a chase build. I like running coup de grace with genetic limits, obviously because there's no corrupt intervention, because there's no generator regression or blocking. This means that you need to be very on point with your chases. You have to find a survivor very quickly. You have to do very well on downing them and then finding other survivors. But what makes this so good as a build is that when you say have a bunch of injured survivors, when you have a lot of inherent macro pressure that Clown normally couldn't capitalize on as a result of his low mobility, the undetectable in addition to that haste means that survivors will misposition themselves if you decide to start slugging, and this can completely change your win condition from eliminating survivors slowly over the course of the match through hook states to just slugging everybody. In this match, you won't exactly see that, but I can go ahead and say early that I've had multiple matches where I have a bunch of injured survivors, and as a result of machine learning, I literally won the game because I opportunistically slugged the whole team. So this perk is surprisingly very, very good. When you have a perk like Discordance for information, this means that you can identify the generator with the most potential of getting completed first, and then you can use the rest of the information that you have through GameSense to just keep machine learning rolling over the match, and that's why I think it's actually got potential. So other than that, quickly on the add-ons, we've got Cigar Box and Garsh Makeup Kit. These are the add-ons that I think are currently the best at the moment. I would probably swap out Cigar Box for something like Flask of Bleach if I wasn't using the RR reading. I've been finding scratch marks to be a little bit inconsistent recently again, so that's kind of why I've been running Cigar Box, but if I was not running this add-on, we would be running Flask of Bleach. So hopefully you guys find this to be very interesting, and like I said, I think you might find this to be rather insightful. Let's see. Smart tile chain. You either have to drop this or chain. Forces are super wide. We do have yellow, no Z-wall here. I really don't know about going this deep into the corner. I think I see what she's up to now. I'm gonna rotate this Y. It actually doesn't drop, I'm not gonna lie. Wow, I should have hit that. She played that like such a... That was so weird how she played that, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna leave her and go. Damn, I really needed that down, I'm not gonna lie. I wanna kick this. No, we go this way. Do you see why I waited as long as I did? Because I knew she was going to chain the tile. I knew that if I went a bit early, she was going to stay and play Shaq. I did not want her playing Shaq. Shaq, she still has a pallet. She has a teammate for a body block. She has like a lot of support, even though she has one health state. And if they stall out my first down, especially with, whatchamacallit, that gen, hold on. I'm going to go over here actually, because I think we can contest this, but I could be wrong. It could be solo progress plus 2 main progress, so that could finish this gen before I get there. Right, so we do need to go back and kick this now. We need this gen will probably be, actually, hold on. This gen will be number 2, I think. Alright, Red Stain, remember we have Coup. He needs Sprint Burst for this. I'm probably not going to kick it yet because the level of progress on it, I want to get another hook if I can. About to say, you don't make this, sadly, my guy. Oh, yes, up. When did a pallets like this become so commonplace? You've got to be fucking It's actually fucking insane. That pallet, the fact that that pallet even exists saved him. What the fuck? I still gotta refresh on my invigoration, but holy shit, dude. How is that pallet even there? Like, what? Yeah, let's just put a pallet literally right outside the shack. Is there a pallet over here too? No way. Okay, this is a dead zone at least. This could have been a pallet spawn, wouldn't that have been stupid? Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get machine learning on mid now. Mid's gonna be gone, I think. No, okay, we can get it, perfect. Okay, at this point, I'm gonna basically bait this Jin to finish and try to snowball off that. Perfect. She accidentally didn't body block properly. Damn, that's gotta suck. I'm gonna slug here. Slug. We're gonna get machine learning. I only need yellow. Perfect. Hook this, go back for Leon. And I can probably... Oh no, they picked him up. Wrong bottle, I thought I swapped. I feel like there's sometimes a delay. We get this. Yes, machine learning is absolutely so fucking... That literally saved it. That saved it. I would have been able to probably make it. Literally game changing right there. We will go basement. I don't have a better hook. This is the next machine learning gen. I am gonna go ahead and kick it just in case they try to get it done. She could still be over here, and I kind of feel like she is. I'm not gonna lie. Wrong. Okay, she left. But the other one's over here. Oh, okay. That's one hit. He's such a fool. My terror radius wasn't here, so he thought he was safe to work on the gen. Slug and go for Leon. Remember, he doesn't have any tunnel. He touched the gen. If they finish that gen, we have machine learning, and he cannot do anything under, like, 1,000,000%. Okay, we want to rotate this. Hold on. Push through here. He actually greeds. Shit, it's fine. When they finish the other gen, we're going to get more Q stacks. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Just get this and rotate. He's on death hook too, isn't she, after this? I think she ends up on death hook too, right? Because we hooked her too. Perfect. Okay. They're over here, they're healing now. They did the Gen 2 man, I think. Probably. This is gonna be a vulnerable kill, I think. You wanna force the pallet down? Perfect. She dies here. Slug, because we have machine learning. They don't know where I'm at. She dies. Perfect. Is she unbreakable? Oh, she went. Okay. Go this way. They're gonna be looking to heal. They're looking to heal. This is a reset. This is a reset over here. Lara and Kate. Guaranteed. There's my 2K. I'll have it on with the Christmas event. How about that? I do have a Santa hat. We'll start wearing. Thanks for reminding me, by the way. Thanks for reminding me about the Santa hat. With the Christmas event starting tomorrow, I'll start wearing it. Got him. Just a theory. I think I might be wondering, but what? I thought maybe she actually was in this. Okay, no, she actually. Okay, oh. Oh, she gets it down. Thank you. Random perk streak and I'm required to play Skull Merchant first because how weak she is. Oh no. Yeah, I would basically recommend playing Skull Merchant first. The games have been a lot more chill recently. It's been very nice. So to start off with a point that I previously mentioned, I think this match is a great showcase for what happens when you do run an all-chase build on Clown and you struggle in your first chase. So we don't have Corrupt Intervention, which means right off the bat, the survivor's going to be starting on a generator that they spawn next to. And in this case, we had one, I think, in the corner near the truck. We had one over at Killer Shack, and we had one over main building that were already getting progress right from the very beginning of the game. And this hurt us because when we caught Kate and Fang early and we managed to push them off the generator, I didn't actually get it down onto Kate until probably about maybe 20 to 30 seconds after I had initially intended. And this hurt me because by the time I did down Kate and then Hooker, I wasn't able to contest the generator that we knew two survivors were working on as a result of discordance. If I had at least had the chance to get there, even if I wasn't actually going to be able to stop the generator from eventually getting completed, being able to kick the generator to apply machine learning meant that I would have been able to snowball off of machine learning onto probably a greater macro level than I would have in the case that we saw beforehand, right? Where I had spent the time traveling to the generator, had to stop early since I couldn't get there in time, and then essentially wasted the time spent going there and going back to Killer Shack in order to begin chasing Leon. So I think that really hurt us how we took that much longer in our first chase, and I think it really demonstrated how we could have done better had we gotten that first down. So from there, we also had a little bit of trouble, I believe, with Leon because for whatever reason, there was not one but two pallets that spawned near Killer Shack, and this made it hard to get the down onto Leon afterward when I wanted. But even though we had all of this difficulty that we were facing both in the early and in the slight mid game, what managed to turn the match around for us was machine learning, unironically. Machine learning did win us this game. Because I was able to use discordance after the fact, I was able to get machine learning on, I believe it was the main building, and then the Killer Shack afterward. And this let me roll the benefits in a way where I was able to kill Kate, almost slug the entire team, and then just through attrition, they couldn't come back from that. Because once I got that one machine learning trigger, when I had Kate on the hook and I had two other survivors slugged, the last survivor remaining wasn't going to be able to get to Kate in time. At the point she was in, position-wise, she needed to pick up the other slugs. And by the time you pick up the slugs, they're not going to have a chance to both heal and reposition to get her off the hook. So even though I didn't actually slug the entire team from that one machine learning, I was able to literally win the game since everybody else was still injured. We caught them healing on the reset when Leon was on death hook, meaning that I then got a 2 kills. And that's why I said there's my 2K. And when you've got 2 kills with just a couple generators left, you already go from that point where it's a tie to a win. There should be virtually zero chance that the last 2 survivors get the last gens done, since I could literally just find one survivor, hook them, camp them, right? So the win was literally assured as a result of machine learning. So that's why I wanted to put this on display. I really was impressed with the value I was seeing. And it all came as just a suggestion from someone in my chat. Now, I do want to be clear that I probably would not run machine learning by itself. I do think you need a little bit of info to get the most value out of it, because it's not just about how many times that it activates, which is something that is directly influenced by information such as discordance, but it's also when you get it, right? And waiting till the match is halfway over to get your first trigger of machine learning isn't probably going to do as much as it would if you're getting it off the first generator, right? We had it not kick in on our first generator, but it was generators 2 and 3 when we went from, I believe, 4 to 3 and 3 to 2. And it was the pressure that we got from 4 to 3 that set up the machine learning pressure from 3 to 2 that, like I said, won us the game. Had I only gotten one machine learning trigger in this match because of mismanagement of its placement due to not having the information from discordance, there's a very good chance that I probably would not have won the game either at all or nearly in the same type of manner that we saw, because I wouldn't have had that early pressure. So I think that just about wraps up everything that is to be gleaned from this match. While the builds themselves on the survivors end, it does look pretty casual, other than the everyone having just about Windows, Resilience, and Unbreakable. I think they had very, very great chases, so it really put on display the micro-level pressure. If you're interested in learning how to play Clown better and more, I have a very detailed Clown guide that I'll be sure to link in the description. And lastly, I stream live on Twitch semi-often during the weekdays. I don't exactly have a consistent schedule at the moment, but I'll have a link to my stream in the description as well. But other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all next time. Later, gang.